There we go. We see that we're starting to get some of our friends joining us. Hi there in the UK. Hope things are going well in London. We'll wait for a couple more people to come on. We have joining us today is Borju from Bossa. So we will have a conversation with Borju about our Modal Indigo fiber and looking forward to catching up on what's happening with Modal Indigo with our friends at Bossa. So thanks everyone for joining. Hope everyone is staying safe and well. Looking forward to the better weather and getting outside now. New York City, we're opening up more and more, so very happy about that. I have Borju is right here. Let's see if I can get her on the line. We're going to talk today about our TENCEL Modal with Indigo color technology. And if you're not aware of that, what we're doing is we're actually adding indigo pigment into the spinning mass, and we're producing a fiber that has Modal Indigo added right into the fiber, and you still can create these incredible wash effects with using Modal Indigo. And our friends at Bossa have developed their latest collection, which we wanted to discuss and learn about what their new innovations are. So let's see if now we can go live and add in Borju. But I'll tell you a little bit more about TENCEL Modal with Indigo color technology. So we launched this in February at Kingpins. We've been working on this development of TENCEL Modal with Indigo color technology for a couple of years, with the concept of how can we reduce the amount of chemistry and the process that's required in order to apply indigo. Typically, indigo is applied at the yarn stage, and we felt if we could combine the fiber production as well as the indigo dye into one product, then we would be able to have water savings, chemical, and energy savings. So we were able to show that. And with our new fiber, the Modal Indigo, it's based off of the production process that we have with our dope dyes. We've had Modal Black in a range of colors for years. So it was kind of taking a product that we already knew about, adding the indigo pigment in. We worked with Dye Star as a partner for the indigo pigment, and able to come up with this new innovation, the technology of combining the indigo right into the production process of the fiber. So we have resource savings. We can still create real wash effects. You can use laser and ozone in order to have the wash effects and to reduce the indigo color. And then we also can show that you have less crocking. So the rub fastness is there. And I think this rub fastness is what you'll see can also allow us to get into other applications, especially in the knit market, because the crocking and the beauty of indigo is actually something that can be a challenge to get into other applications. Additionally, we were able to have the certification as the Ocotex Class 1. And so that is another aspect that's very important, because we always want to have a safe product. And this even allows you to have the baby certification, allowing for products for infants.
Yeah, at
Okay.
last.
We got it.
Sorry.
No problem.
Yeah.
No problem. That's fine.
Actually, sometimes too much technology is a problem. Sorry for the inconvenience. We just turned off the phone and just reopened it. I don't know what happened. Sorry for the inconvenience.
That's the way I always try to fix things. Turn it off and turn it back on, right?
Yeah.
That's the best way. No, I'm glad it worked out to join. I really appreciate that you could join us today. And so why don't you give an introduction of yourself? Tell us a little bit more about you and Bossa.
Thank you, actually, Trisha, for waiting us, actually. And thank you for giving us this opportunity. Actually, I'm working in Bossa for 12 years. But besides this, I have been working in the textile business like almost 20 or 21 years. I had the opportunity to work in all different areas of textile. I was working in the polyviscose company, shirting producing company, and now I'm in denim for more than 12 years. If we talk about Bossa, actually there is a lot about to say about Bossa. There is a lot to talk about Bossa. But we are a 70-year-old company, and we are one of the oldest in Turkey. And our capacity is like 4 million meters per month.
Wow.
So we can, yeah, we are one of the biggest, and we are proud about this. So we are one of the, I believe, the biggest players in the denim, in the textile area, and we are proud about this. And we have 1,600 people working under the umbrella of Bossa. So this is what I can say shortly.
Yeah, no, you guys have incredible innovations and developments. And today we wanted to talk about one of your latest developments using our future Indigo, which is our TENCEL Modal with Indigo color technology. And what we're doing at Lensing is we're actually combining the process of adding the indigo pigment into the production process of making the fiber. We know that the indigo dyeing of yarn is quite intense on chemistry and processing, and our innovation is to combine those processes into one element, and that's it within the fiber production. And you have taken our Modal Indigo and developed some incredible fabrics. Can you tell us more about what you're working on with the Modal Indigo?
Yes, actually, Trish, it was like end of March when they just shared this with the market, and we were very happy and we were very excited in Bossa to get the fiber first and to do our developments. What made us emotional about this issue was when the base arrived to Bossa, we have seen that the color was more intense than what we were expecting. The color, the fiber itself had a very good intense indigo color. So the main reason why we wanted to use this fiber, special fiber, was it was avoiding dyeing stage.
Right.
So yeah, because it avoids the dyeing stage. This means using less electricity, using less water. So when we had the bales in our facility, we tried to develop all types of fabrics for our clients. I mean, rigid fabrics, comfort stretch fabrics, and also power stretch items. So because we had limited bales, we tried to do our best.
Yes. Yeah. No, great. So now tell us a little bit more about the constructions that you developed.
Yeah, actually,
how
yeah.
did you decide to work with the TENCEL Modal with Indigo color technology?
Yeah, actually, this was the most exciting part for us, Tricia, because we already had a very sustainable fiber in our hand. We thought how we can make it more sustainable with our compositions, with our constructions. So we added refibra in the construction, in one of the compositions. In one of the items, we blended it modal with TENCEL. Also, in some cases, we used recycled cotton, post-consumer and pre-consumer cotton, to make it more sustainable, to make it look more denim. And also in some cases, we tried to add some slabs to give it a more denim character. So all the components we used were sustainable. And as it required no water in the dyeing stage, what came out from the production was very exciting for us.
Great. Yeah. Well, I love this concept that you're taking in order to look at the total fabric and eventually looking at the whole garment of how we can lower the footprint and blending other low impact fibers. Yeah. And do you have a name for your collection that you're working on?
Actually, Trisha, we are representing our sustainable articles under the name of our future denim concept. But we know that you call this indigo model like future indigo. So yes, we are representing this under our future denim with future indigo concept. Also, we have some items here. For example, I can show, we have like, let me show. Yeah.
Yeah, show us. That'd be wonderful.
Yeah. Actually, we are very excited to show the garments. We are also working on laser finishes. For example, this is like one of the pants. This is what I'm wearing at the moment. This is very soft, and I feel very confident about it because it's not giving any harm to the environment.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. The water reduction is incredible that we have out of this
Yes.
reduction in chemicals as well and
Yeah.
energy.
Yeah, exactly. For example, this is one of our another development. Of course, it is in hanger format, but
Yeah.
this is like power stretch. The color is very intense, and I want to show the wash downs here because everybody was asking us about how it fades out.
Yes.
We
Yes,
can,
the wash downs
maybe for people,
definitely
yeah.
it's a question. And so in your developments, were you using laser and ozone? How did you achieve the wash effects?
Yes, actually, Trisha, when we applied ozone plus laser, we got better effects. Also, we are working with Jordan on this. Jordan, yeah. 2 days ago, I sent him some pants, raw garments. So he
Okay.
will do some laser treatments in LA as well. At the same time, we are doing laser treatments in our facility. The results so far are so good. We are very positive about the results of laser.
Excellent. Yeah, we're talking about Jordan Nadarsi, who is founder and creative director of Boyish
Yeah.
Jeans, and he's worked quite a bit with our fibers and is a big fan of working with Bossa. So I'm glad to see that he's also. I think how you're approaching the future Indigo and how you're really looking at integrating this product. It does require some experimentation. It's not necessarily that you look at it the same way that you've always looked at and you just don't swap it out for another fiber. And so I think, it's a lot like cooking in the kitchen. You have to continue to experiment. What's the right recipe? What's the right construction?
Exactly.
And I think that's what you're doing so well. And I love hearing that, you're seeing that the color intensity was there. I think there's a lot of benefits too that you don't have the crocking issue like you have with typical indigo dyed yarns. And where do you see this going then in the market? Is it something that perhaps could go into other product categories?
Actually, Trish, I remember the first launch of TENCEL or Modal years ago. And when the lensing team came to our facility, it was maybe 20 years ago. Nobody wanted to use TENCEL or Modal because it was new to the area. But when you look at the past now, everybody wants to use TENCEL or Modal in their constructions, in their articles. So I believe for Indigo Modal, it will be the same. It will maybe take time, but at the end of the day, people will understand its importance. Why it's important? Because yes, also factories like us will learn how the fiber behaves. So we are doing trials. It's like baby steps maybe for us, but we are at the very beginning stages of the developments. And now we are doing laser treatments and we are making different components. I believe the result will be very better and we will get very good results.
Yes. For sure. I love how you said that, in the beginning, you didn't really know what to do with TENCEL, lyocell, and our Modal. And it's been a long road. TENCEL, lyocell, actually, we're approaching 30 years that's been in the market. And I think, this is also putting it together with how you're looking at future denim. And this is where we have to combine new materials, lowering our environmental footprint, utilizing technology in new ways. And it's what I always see in the denim market is how much the supply chain is pushing the market forward.
Yes, exactly.
And what you've also done with your TENCEL lyocell collection, I think is excellent too. Do you have any new highlights in TENCEL denim that you would like to highlight? That you've worked on new developments with TENCEL?
Exactly. Every time. Also in this collection, like everybody, we represented our autumn winter 22-23. Of course, TENCEL is holding a big part. Refibra, TENCEL, Modal, Black Modal is holding the important part in our collection. What we made new with TENCEL is, we are trying to combine it with hemp. Everybody says hemp is a new cotton. It will replace cotton maybe in the sooner future. So we are using Refibra with hemp in our collection. So we are trying to do also plastic-free articles by using your products actually. TENCEL is the main product in our range.
That's great. Yeah. I mean, looking more and more about what happens at the end of life of a garment. How is it biodegradable? How is it compostable? Hearing more about that and, really taking that responsibility on. The hemp blends, it's amazing to see how much has been developed. Again, looking at lower impact fibers. What would you say are some of the characteristics of the TENCEL lyocell hemp blends? What kind of fabrications did you develop there?
Actually, we developed Tricia, mainly rigids and comfort stretches, because the fashion is now on the side of comfort stretch and rigids for a long time. So we are blending TENCEL hemp. Also, we are using like type of Naya fibers. I don't know if you heard about it. We are using cyclofibers in order to make, in some cases we are using polyester. We have to use it for better growth and recovery. But we are trying to use the healthiest, the safest polyester in our fabrics. But there is also one point I want to add about this Indigo model, because I'm not sure if you have the LCA studies in your hand, but as Bossa, we try to do LCA calculations with this Indigo model fabric and a regular fabric. So what we have seen, Tricia, was it was very interesting, because there are 3 or 4 points that I want to talk. For example, in LCA studies, freshwater aquatic ecotoxicity is very important for the environmental impact. And by using Indigo model, we could save, the percentage was 96.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Great. This is a very good percentage. Also, for terrestrial ecotoxicity, it was 99% in the LCA studies, and also total water usage, it was incredible, 95%. So this is a very great LCA result actually, and we will be using Indigo model for sure.
That's excellent. Really love hearing how you can put the measurement and the numbers behind the environmental impact. And that's looking at the total fabric. That's the blend with other fibers, whether you used organic cotton, the Refibra, recycled poly across the board. Those are incredible numbers. And I think it'll be very interesting to see how you can put all of this information together under your future denim collection. That's great. So how are you planning to connect with people? What do you see happening as far as trade shows? Do you see that you'll be planning any in the next several months?
Actually, I was talking to Andrew, maybe it was a month ago. He said he's planning to make a trade show in New York in maybe end of December, he said. I said, you can write us. We will be there for sure if nothing goes wrong. Also, we are planning to attend Munich fair. Germany is a little bit further. They're in a better situation in Europe. So we hope to attend maybe after August. If we can attend, we are allowed. So we are planning to attend as much as we can.
That's great. Yeah, I'm hoping to attend Blue Zone as well. It is August. It's the very end of August. I think it's August 30th. I have to look on the calendar through September 1st. And I think, Blue Zone will come back because it is more of a regional show. I look forward to seeing you there. And then Andrew's talking about December having people come together in New York, and I think we'll be ready for that by then, definitely.
Everybody is excited to travel, Tricia, so we are missing traveling,
I know, right? We miss sleeping on an airplane. I'm not sure what's wrong, but no, I think it's the adventure, it's the discovery. You just don't have that same level of connection when it's through
Yes.
video. And
Yeah.
when you walk into a trade show, if you go to
Yeah.
Kingpin, Blue Zone, you walk into the room and it's filled with stories and ideas. You just don't get that same effect through video. And I think now
Yeah. Yeah.
the industry needs that next step in order to go forward, and have the new inspirations and what everyone's been working on for the past year and a half, right?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So these are all great things. And how do you see it progressing in Turkey? Travel restrictions? How do you see that?
Actually, Trisha, we were under lockdown for 2.5 weeks. Of course, our facilities were proceeding. We didn't stop the production, but the situation is getting better. The number of cases are decreasing, and the number of people who are getting vaccinated are increasing. So for now, the situation is under control in Turkey, and the vaccination period is very fast. Of course, not as fast as US. You are the fastest, I believe. But in our country, like 25% of the people are vaccinated, which is a good percentage. So we struggled a lot, but we are doing fine at the moment.
Right.
Yeah.
That's great. No, it's really good to hear. I'm so glad everyone's staying healthy. Love the new innovations that you've come up with the Future Indigo as a part of your Future Denim collection.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
you guys are also doing some wonderful developments with our TENCEL and our Refibra.
Yeah.
So I thank you very much for joining. I'm glad that we could work out our technical issue, Borju, and we will continue to stay in touch.
Yes.
Thanks everyone for joining. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you,
Take care.
Tricia.
All right.
Take care. Have a good
Bye-bye.
day. Thank you for giving us part. Bye bye.